Hi everyone. Welcome to another vocab builder video. Our first word for today is appease. It's defined as pacify or placate someone by acceding to their demands. Consider this example. Amendments have been added to appease local pressure groups. However, in a different situation. It means relieve or satisfy a demand or a feeling. For example, we give to charity because it appeases our guilt. The next word is apparition. It means a ghost or ghost-like image of a person. Consider this example, a headless apparition. Up next. Compartment. It's defined as a separate section of a structure or container in which certain items can be kept separate from others. Consider this example. There's some ice cream in the freezer compartment. However, in a different situation. It means a grassy mound or other support depicted below a shield. Moving on. The next word is compelling. It means evoking interest, attention, or admiration in a powerfully irresistible way. Consider this example. His eyes were strangely compelling. Up next. Commemorate. It's defined as recall and show respect for someone or something. For example, a wreath-laying ceremony to commemorate the war dead. Up next. Cadet. It means a young trainee in the armed services or police force. Consider this example, an Air Force cadet. In other places, it means a younger son or daughter. Consider this example, a cadet of the family of the Earls of Ross. The next word is bait. It means an angry mood. For example, he got into a stinking bait. Next up. Congenial. It's defined as of a person, pleasant because of a personality, qualities, or interests that are similar to one's own. Consider this example, his need for some congenial company. Next up. Aversion. It's defined as a strong dislike or disinclination. Consider this example, he had a deep-seated aversion to most forms of exercise. Next up. Conceit. It means excessive pride in oneself. For example, he was puffed up with conceit. However, in a different situation. It's defined as a fanciful expression in writing or speech, an elaborate metaphor. Consider this example, the idea of the winds singing is a prime romantic conceit. The next word is contagion. It means the communication of disease from one person to another by close contact. Consider this example, the rooms held no risk of contagion. Up next. Compulsory. It means required by law or a rule, obligatory. Consider this example, compulsory military service. Next up. Compliance. It's defined as the action or fact of complying with a wish or command. Consider this example, they must secure each other's cooperation or compliance. In other places, it's defined as the property of a material of undergoing elastic deformation or of a gas, change in volume when subjected to an applied force. It is equal to the reciprocal of stiffness. Moving on. The next word is artery. It's defined as any of the muscular walled tubes forming part of the circulation system, by which blood, mainly that which has been oxygenated, is conveyed from the heart to all parts of the body. Moving on. Next up. Bigot. It means a person who is intolerant toward those holding different opinions. For example, don't let a few small-minded bigots destroy the good image of the city. Up next. Cypher. It's defined as a secret or disguised way of writing, a code. Consider this example, he was writing cryptic notes in a cipher. However, in a different situation. It means a zero, a figure zero. Consider this example, from 9 years' observations, at Cincinnati, it appears that the thermometer falls below cypher twice every winter. In other places, it's defined as a monogram. Consider this example, a pair of rock crystal goblets engraved with the cypher of Peter the Great. Next up, beneficent. It means of a person, generous or doing good. Consider this example, a beneficent landowner. Next up, component. It means a part or element of a larger whole, especially a part of a machine or vehicle. For example, stereo components. The next word is beget. It means, typically of a man, sometimes of a man and a woman, bring a child into existence by the process of reproduction. Consider this example. They hoped that the king might beget an heir by his new queen. However, in a different situation, it means give rise to, bring about. For example, success begets further success. Up next, cant. It means hypocritical and sanctimonious talk, typically of a moral, religious, or political nature. For example, the liberal case against all censorship is often cant. However, in a different situation, it's defined as language peculiar to a specified group or profession and regarded with disparagement. Consider this example, thieves cant. The next word is benefactor. It means a person who gives money or other help to a person or cause. For example, a low-interest loan from a benefactor allowed them to build a floor for the exhibition hall. Up next, avarice. It's defined as extreme greed for wealth or material gain. For example, he was rich beyond the dreams of avarice. The next word is acclaim. It's defined as praise enthusiastically and publicly. For example, the conference was acclaimed as a considerable success. Next up, balm. It's defined as a fragrant ointment or preparation used to heal or soothe the skin. Consider this example, a skin balm for use after shaving. However, in a different situation, it's defined as a tree which yields a fragrant resinous substance, especially one used in medicine. Moving on. However, in a different situation, it's defined as undefined. Moving on. The next word is citadel. It means a fortress, typically on high ground, protecting or dominating a city. It is similar to fortress, fort, stronghold. The next word is attest. It means provide or serve as clear evidence of. For example, his status is attested by his recent promotion. The next word is ambush. It means a surprise attack by people lying in wait in a concealed position. Consider this example, 7 members of a patrol were killed in an ambush. Next up, capitulate. It's defined as cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand, surrender. Consider this example, the patriots had to capitulate to the enemy forces. Up next, arbitrate. It means of an independent person or body, reach an authoritative judgment or settlement. For example, the board has the power to arbitrate in disputes. If this video helped you, there are many more like it. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions that you have in the comments section below.